have a different type of passion. Like I'm ready to hurt somebody.
Because I would love to see Ryan Garcia, the one that we saw fully hydrated against Devin Haney, against Gervonta.
Oh, he's a problem. He's going to be a problem
For
bro.
everybody.
He's going to be a problem, bro.
Speed is bananas.
Yeah.
You ever see him shadow box, like throw combinations?
Oh, yeah, bro.
Like,
oh, yeah.
is this sped up?
Oh,
How are you so fast?
Yeah. It's not fair.
He might have one of the fastest left hooks I've ever seen.
All right, haters, come through. I got you. What they said, you ain't 157, blah, 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 all that. Let's see. Oh, you right. I'm not 157. You're right. Press conference, one here.
For sure.
I mean, it's right up there with everybody, all the great left hookers of the past.
But the crazy thing is, like, bro, he don't even bring it out. He just goes from right here.
Right there.
Pa!
Whip. Like a whip.
And just, guys.
It has so much power from short distance. Just nothing. Just turns it over.
Yeah.
And he can hit you with multiple ones.
Ryan Garcia's insane transformation has everyone shook. But will he survive Mario Barrios' ice-cold master plan? Listen, I'm just going to say what everyone's thinking.
If I'm not in shape like this, look at this. If I was that bad mentally, why do I look like this? Think with your brain. Why would I look like this? If I'm really that messed up mentally, right? Like people are claiming, I wouldn't look like this.
Yeah, he sets traps and he's got ridiculous one-punch knockout power too. He's just such an interesting fighter because his style is so different from everybody else. He's so conservative in the early rounds, throws so few punches, and he lets you work. He lets you work and you're backing up and you're always afraid of that power, and he's just moving in, trying to find that opening where he just gets in there on you.
And you could almost imagine Joe Rogan doing that classic double take.
Ryan Garcia walked into that 14-day weigh-in looking like he ate the old Ryan Garcia for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The kid showed up looking like a legitimate welterweight specimen. And I mean specimen. With muscles stacked on muscles, veins popping, looking like he spent the last 6 months doing nothing but lifting heavy things and putting them back down again.
Ryan Garcia and Mario Barrios both weighed in at around 154 pounds ahead of next week's 147-pound showdown, and people are starting to worry that Ryan Garcia specifically might miss weight again. So according to the WBC, Barrios weighs in at 153 and Garcia at 154.2, and both of them have a week to lose 7 pounds give or take. Now folks, even though weight draining and rehydrating after isn't really new, the concern is more on the fact that Garcia, who previously missed weight when he fought Devin Haney, may end up struggling.
Joe Rogan saw him and basically had a meltdown on his podcast, stammering about how this can't be the same speed demon who used to float around the ring like a butterfly on Red Bull. And you know what? Joe's absolutely right to be shocked, because this isn't just a little muscle here and there. This is a complete physical renovation, a total body makeover that screams one thing loud and clear.
All right, haters, come through. I got you. What they said, you ain't 157, blah, 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 all that. Let's see. Oh, you right. I'm not 157. You're right. Press conference, one here.
I'm just focused. I'm focused. I have a different type of passion. Like I'm ready to hurt somebody. But supposedly I'm mentally ill. What is going on with you? Like, that doesn't make no sense. Look at me, I'm talking clear, I'm happy. Shit, I decided to get some wine last night, a little bit, not even that much. It felt great, it was cool.
Ryan Garcia is done playing around, done being the pretty boy with the fast hands and Instagram followers, and he's ready to become an absolute monster in the welterweight division. His dad, Henry Garcia, keeps telling anyone with ears that this is the best version of Ryan they've ever seen in camp.
Why Mario Barrios? I mean, why not, right? I mean, he has a WBC title. People always got something to say about me not being a world champion, but somehow making more money than them, you know? I mean, I just got to flex on them one time. But, you know, so I'm here just to, you know, settle that noise a little bit and just really show everybody that when I'm at my, best, that I could really do damage to anybody at 147. So, I'm here to make a statement. That's really what it's.
Claiming the training has been absolutely insane. Next level intensity that would break normal human beings. They're painting this picture of a fighter reborn, a phoenix rising from the ashes of controversy and chaos, ready to silence every single doubter who's been whispering that he's all hype and no substance.
I just gotta focus on me. That's it. Focus on me, tightening up my skills, my craft, my game plan. Whatever they got, It don't really matter. Once you're in there, whoever comes sharper that day wins.
Yeah. What would it mean to you and Danu, to your dad?
It'll mean everything, man. It's gonna be a very emotional moment when it happens, and we are excited for this opportunity we're gonna get.
The transformation is so dramatic that people are literally doing double takes, wondering if this is the same guy who was dancing on TikTok and posting cryptic messages about aliens just months ago. But here's where it gets juicy, folks, because while everyone's marveling at Ryan's new superhero physique,
separates him from Ryan is Ryan's got this like persona that just, it's gonna be dangerous for Mario Barrios. Okay, I'm telling you, you need machine guns. You're gonna need a cannon to stop Ryan. Ryan is gonna be on a mission. He's like totally focused for this one. And I'm really happy to see this because what he's applying right now is going to transform into the ring.
There's this little whisper campaign growing louder and louder. What if he can't actually make weight? Remember the Devin Haney fight? Remember how Ryan showed up looking thick and missed the weight limit, causing absolute pandemonium, and essentially turning what should have been a career-defining victory into a complicated mess that nobody quite knows how to interpret? Well, that ghost is haunting this fight camp like crazy because 147 pounds is 147 pounds.
And then we took a little break, but Ryan, went to go, eat and whatever. We come back to the gym, 33 rounds of boxing. 33. Then you think it's over? Mm-mm. He goes back home where his camp house is. I didn't go there. And he starts running 5 miles after that. And then he sprints up a hill. Tell me, that would just blow people.
No amount of muscle or Instagram confidence changes basic mathematics and human biology. The concern is real. The worry is legitimate. And you can bet every single penny that Mario Barrios and his team are watching those scales like hawks, praying that Ryan shows up overweight again because that would be the psychological edge of the century.
Nothing Mario has or nothing that Joe can give him that's gonna phase my son. I'm telling you, you're gonna see it, okay? My son is not here to play. He takes pride in what he's doing, and he knows this is his title shot, the WBC, and it means a lot to him on this one because he's here. He's already has it in here, and he's got it in his heart. So when you have that, like I said, mind, body, and soul, 100%, it's positive results. Positive.
Imagine training for months to face this bulked up version of Ryan Garcia, only to have him miss weight and hand you leverage before the first punch is even thrown. It would be the ultimate mind game, except this time Ryan wouldn't be the one pulling the strings. He'd be the puppet dancing to physics and its own potentially reckless body transformation. Meanwhile, on the complete opposite end of the spectrum,
and faces adversity, he doesn't make the necessary adjustments, and that's what with this fight, I'm looking forward, or I'm looking to go in there and exploit all of his weaknesses, and that's definitely one of the ones where I'm gonna try to take advantage of. I want to make him uncomfortable. I want to test, his heart. I want to really, test how bad.
We've got Mario Barrios walking around like he's the calmest man in boxing, like he's about to go get a massage instead of stepping into the ring with one of the sport's most volatile and explosive personalities. While Ryan's out here posting workout videos that look like scenes from a superhero training montage, throwing emotional haymakers at press conferences, and basically vibrating with intensity, Barrios is over there sipping his coffee, nodding politely.
A sensational title defense, and that's what I'm looking to do with this fight. We have a dangerous Ryan in front of us, a very unpredictable Ryan. And but yeah, you know, I'm the champion for a reason. I got myself in this position, and you know, I just had to, you know, act accordingly, you know, perform like a champion. And you know, like I feel like everything that we have going for ourselves right now, we're in line, you know, for a great title defense. And so that's what has me, you know, so excited about this fight.
And treating every pre-fight media obligation like it's background noise at a coffee shop. The man literally called the press conferences noise. As if Ryan's transformation and emotional fireworks are nothing more than an annoying buzz he can tune out whenever he wants. This isn't arrogance. This is ice-cold calculation. The kind of mental composure that either gets you knocked out in devastating fashion.
I think that might be missing is a gym where you're gonna have competition, where you're gonna have fighters that want to kick your ass. That's the kind of competition that makes you better. That's why you know, you just seen Duarte's fucking sparring session. We got two guys that want to beat him up, and that's what makes him even better. We got kids that want to beat up on Bam. We got kids that want to beat up on Virgil, and that's what makes them better. Because in my gym, everybody wants to be better than the other. Because that's one thing. That's the advice I always give them. You want to be the best in the gym. You guys are all teammates. You guys are all friends. But inside the ring, you want to be better than whoever.
Or leads to a masterclass performance that has people rewatching the tape for years, trying to figure out how you stayed so calm under pressure. Barrios has made it crystal clear that his game plan isn't about matching Ryan's energy or getting caught up in the drama and the Instagram posts and the weigh-in theatrics. Nope. His strategy is beautifully simple and absolutely brutal. He's going to test Ryan's heart, make him uncomfortable, push him into deep waters where technique and mental strength matter more than hand speed and knockout power.
Reaction to Mario Barrios saying that, you know, he's never, quit, went down on his knee in that press conference.
Yeah, I'll tell you this much right now. That's what Duarte said. Duarte said the same thing. Queen Ryan, we've heard it all, we don't quit, and this and that. Bro, that's the worst thing you can say when Ryan's healthy, because you could piss him off. And when he's pissed off, trust me, bro, you're going to be scared. He ain't gonna, there's no way, man. He's just, like I said, 100%, and they might say 120%. I never heard that one before, but...
This is where the fight becomes absolutely fascinating from a psychological standpoint. Because what we're witnessing is two completely different philosophies colliding in spectacular fashion. Ryan Garcia is redemption personified, a fighter trying to rebuild his entire identity from the ground up after months of controversy, suspension, and public scrutiny that would have ended lesser careers. He's seeking validation not just from wins and losses, but from respect, from proving that he's more than the drama, more than the social media presence, more than the pretty face with fast hands. This physical transformation is symbolic of everything he's trying to accomplish. He's literally and figuratively trying to become a bigger, stronger, more complete version of himself. Someone who can't be dismissed or diminished or reduced to tabloid headlines. The emotion you see from him isn't just fight week hype. It's genuine fury, frustration, and hunger, all mixed into this volatile cocktail that could either explode into career best performance or blow up in his face spectacularly. He's betting everything on this version of himself, this bulked up, emotionally charged, physically transformed warrior who's ready to prove that Ryan Garcia 2.0 is the real deal. Barrios, on the other hand, is playing an entirely different game with completely different stakes and an entirely different approach. He's not seeking redemption because he never fell from grace. He's not trying to prove he's more than his social media presence because he never built his career on Instagram followers and TikTok dances. What Barrios wants is simple and pure. He wants to validate his championship belt by beating the biggest name available to him, by taking down the fighter everyone's talking about, by proving that discipline and composure beat chaos and emotion every single time. His calm isn't weakness. It's weaponized patience, the kind of controlled combustion that waits for exactly the right moment to detonate with maximum impact. While Ryan's burning hot and bright, threatening to consume everything in his path, Barrios is the slow burn, the patient flame that waits for the right opportunity to strike when you least expect it. He's literally telling everyone that he's going to exploit Ryan's weaknesses, test his heart, make him uncomfortable, and nobody seems to be taking him seriously because everyone's too busy being mesmerized by Ryan's transformation. And then, You've got Robert Garcia dropping absolute wisdom bombs about competitive gym environments and what it really takes to forge an elite fighter. He's out here talking about how you need teammates who push you, who challenge you, who refuse to let you coast on talent and natural ability. This perspective cuts right to the heart of what separates good fighters from great fighters, promising prospects from legitimate champions. It's one thing to look incredible in training videos where everyone's playing along. It's another thing entirely to be tested by people who genuinely want to beat you, who force you to dig deep and find resources you didn't know you had. This ties directly into Barrios' strategy, because what he's planning to do is essentially turn the ring into the most competitive gym environment imaginable, where Ryan can't rely on his speed alone, can't count on his power to bail him out, can't use his social media persona as armor. The psychological chess match is already underway, with every weigh-in, every press conference, every social media post serving as another move on the board, another attempt to gain mental leverage before physical violence becomes the ultimate arbiter. And somewhere in the middle of all this drama and strategy and transformation and composure, there's a genuine boxing match waiting to happen. One that could either validate Ryan's insane gamble on reinventing himself or prove that Barrios' ice-cold approach was the smart money all along.